well.
I thought that I was just going to make a mess, but I'm actually loving it.
Well, you can do this with your children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren.
All right, hi. Today the Reservoir Room is coming to you from the Art Gallery. So at the Gaffney Visitor Center and Art Gallery, Nancy and I talked a lot yesterday about the artwork that she has done to go in the upcoming show. And today I've got Shelba Cook, and who's responsible for hanging our art galleries every, 6 to 8 weeks?
About every 2 months.
Yeah, every couple of months we're changing the show. Yeah. And so she has done this really, really cool thing with some of our Revolutionary War history. And of course, we talked to you yesterday about John Knuckles' descendant, or we talked with John Knuckles' descendant, Nancy Elliott. And Shelba's done a rub. You want to talk?
Texture rubbing.
Texture rubbing.
I taught elementary school art for 30 years, and we would do texture rubbings. And I happened to go by to check the flowers at my mother's grave the other day, and it just occurred to me that it would be nice if I had a texture rubbing from a grave of a Revolutionary War soldier.
And that's great. You know, Nancy was talking yesterday about how many Revolutionary War graves that they have at Providence Church. And there's also the Vincent Blanton family grave, of course, Wig Hill, the Little John Cemetery. There's lots and lots of cemeteries that have Revolutionary War period soldiers, veterans, colonial, some of Cherokee County's first settlers buried in them. So this is a really, really cool project. I'm not in elementary school, and Miss Shelba's retired now, but I'm so excited to learn how to do this. And I noticed you went over to where the future home of Carolina Rising. You want to talk a little bit about this one?
I did. This one, as you can see, is much clearer because it's newer. Even though it is about Colonel James Williams, who was a hero at the Battle of Kings Mountain. And you can do this yourself.
It's multicolored.
It is.
I love it.
It is, and I can show you how to do that. So it was a little windy that day. I had to tape it around and then do the rubbing. It's much nicer if you have somebody with you that can help you hold your paper.
So if you want to try to identify some of your ancestors that may have been here, or even if they weren't here, if they were in the American Revolution, I'm going to encourage you, after you leave the art gallery, when this new show opens September the 9th, and don't forget the reception and meet the artist on September the 12th, head on over to the Cherokee Museum or the Cherokee County Library. Meet with Miss Linda or Miss Jackie. They'll help you do your genealogy. We'll connect you all the way back to the American Revolution. And who knows, maybe we'll see your ancestors in Carolina Rising. But for now, let's go play with Miss Shelba. Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to let you do this texture rubbing yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was going to watch you do it. I'm excited.
I found this in your office.
You stole that from my office.
Yes, can you feel how that
I do.
feels? Okay, things that have a texture and you can feel. And I think we can just put this right here. And I got this paper at the Gaffney Ledger. Sometimes they have extra rolls and they will sell those rolls. But
that's
however, Cody Southman gave me that one because I told him what I was going to be doing with it, and he thought it was an excellent idea.
Wonderful.
So I've already cut off a little piece of this paper, and you can put that there. Leave a little edge around everything, so you'll have some edge. And you can start with whatever color you like. I usually do black because to start with, but you don't have to. You can use any color. And I got these crayons at Walmart, and they're not expensive, and they're big fat ones, and I wanted big fat ones, so I got the big fat ones.
Okay.
You can do it
I've got
with
a tree in here, so I'm gonna want to do something green, right?
Okay.
I don't
Good
know.
thinking. Oh, and you could even, if you could feel that, you could do the trunk brown.
Oh, okay. Whoa. You're gonna make me get fancy. I don't know what I'm doing here.
And if you
I'm
do the red and
excited
orange
though.
and yellow, it could be a fall tree.
Kind of like
so many things.
Oh,
you can
wow.
do.
Okay.
So
Now you
many
got
things
me
you
going.
can do.
So, okay.
All right, you have to hold your paper. I'll hold it for you.
Okay. And then I just rub it
You
sideways.
just rub it.
Oh. Okay. Excited. And yes, we're gonna try to get fancy and do some red. And brown has to be the trunk. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, this is turning out so cool.
Isn't that cute? You have to bear down hard on that one.
Okay, I gotta get this in there. It's one of my granddaughter's favorite colors.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, y'all, this is so much fun. There's so many things we can do with our history, different ways to celebrate the history. This kind of looks like a family tree, right?
It does look like a family tree.
So super exciting one. Let's see if we can, I may have to keep this.
Oh, well.
I thought that I was just gonna make a mess, but I'm actually loving it.
Well, you can do this with your children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren.
You know, and we talk about a Revolutionary War history all the time, but we have a real asset in CAVA. So even just learning to do art, having different art exhibits and receptions and things here, it's a great, great thing to do in the
We would
community.
love to have you at our receptions.
Always celebrating our history. In this historic building, we're always celebrating the arts. Those two are coming together in some very innovative ways into Carolina Rising. Try to join us next Thursday night. That's September the 12th. I know this will be dated if it's after that date, but hopefully you're watching before the reception.
5:30 to 7.
5:30 to 7. We're going to get to be on the new patio this time.
Oh, yay.
I know.
Yay.
I know. We're so excited. But come out, meet the artists, see their artwork, and we'll see you next time.
In Carolina's fields where brothers clashed, neighbor against neighbor, freedom flashed. From King George's grip, they dared to break, in the backcountry's heart for liberty's sake. Cowpens in Kings Mountain, they did stand, brave patriots united across the land. In Carolina's struggle, the spirit unfurled, with each battle cry, they reshaped the world.
So, if you're looking for your family tree, don't forget that we've got the Cherokee County Library and the Cherokee County Museum. Miss Jackie, Miss Linda, they're awesome in our genealogy room. Head on over, get them to help you try to find your story. Some of what we're looking for today would be over in the Blacksburg area, the Ponders, the Beesons. And what about Hugh Quinn? Right at the South Carolina line, when they finally got that 1772 line correct between North and South Carolina. He was literally in North Carolina but owned property on both sides. Quinn's Ferry. Later turned into Ellis Ferry. Let us know if you know anything about that.